Hello everybody, Eino here, and welcome back to Shadowrun. So, last time we kicked everyone's ass. So now we should be good to just kind of explore. So we can figure this whole thing out. Wait, what the? Oh, that's not interactable. Alright, we'll just go over here then. Oh, okay, this is you. I will now summon the spirit. Oh, hi. The air grows cold, and spirits of dead children coalesce from the vapor of your breath. Their cherubic faces are burned, and their lips quiver as if they are about to cry, but their eyes are round and vacant, and they stare at you, and they glare at you, unblinking. We are the innocents who have perished in the flames, choking on smoke as we fell from the sky, crying for our mothers. You bring anchors to your world, which was once home to us, and we will use them to testify. Show the magical fetish to the spirits. We no longer see the world of flesh, Seeker, only the essence and auras of living things. Words, though, words may echo through the veil, and sometimes we hear them. Last night this place was filled with a scream that went on, drawing us to it. It was a man, crying out for a witness as he died. And so we came to bear witness, but fled in terror before the malevolent spirit that profaned the man's remains. This spirit was other. It was not of this place. It had twisted its way through the veil and through the dark to come here. Show the second magical fetish of spirits. When the other had gone and we returned to our vigil, we found two creatures of flesh. One you would call an elf, unsullied by technology and able to channel the energies of the cosmos, yet his spirit was corrupted from within. He was dark and twisted, yet not like the other, so we did not flee. The second we knew to be a troll. Ribbons of his essence had been flayed from him, leaving cold machinery behind. His aura was the aura of one simple and confused. Between elf and troll lay the remains of the man whose sister now chanced to us for justice. The elf, his essence remains in this place, where the man died. Something has been left behind. A small part of him, perhaps. Can you tell me anything else? Spirit begins to fade, all but one. Its eyes harden and takes full measure of you, as if to commit everything about you to memory. No, we must not stay. With the spirit's gone, the young shaman releases her hold on the magical tether connecting her to the other realm. She reels from the backlash, or perhaps from the emotional toll of knowing her brother's last moments. They saw him. They were with him when he died. You alright, lady? She takes a series of controlled breaths, only shuddering with the first few. No, but I will be. I don't want that for him. Not what those poor souls have endured. My brother deserves to be free. He will. He will be once we find his killer. Can't get much more free than death. He is free. What we do now, we do for the living. Once we find his killer. Yes, the elf and the troll. That's not going to be hard. We have to find that piece of the elf the spirit spoke of. It's our best hope of stopping this. Okay. Convenient marker. Whee! Just fucking bolt blood. This is what the spirits wanted us to find. The piece of my brother's killer. It's not much, but it's enough. She scowls at it, looking every bit. Sorry. It's early. Like she intends to reach through the small sample and dismember its owner from afar. And perhaps she can! Is that enough to target a spell? Can you track him with that? You and your friends practice magic, much ritual magic. Can you track him? I can, given enough time. But I'm still feeling quite drained. I'll need to rest before I can try something so involved. When I'm able, I'll communicate with Bear, consult the spirits, and do what must be done. But in the meantime, you might take some portion of the sample to pursue a more conventional avenue of attack. I have some friends who might be able to help. Good. Let me know if you learn anything about this elf and troll pair. And should you find them, I want to be there when they are brought low. I want to see the light leave their eyes. For my brother. I'll see what I can do as long as your need for vengeance doesn't endanger the op. There's no one else I would rather have by my side. Yeah, you kind of deserve it. All right. I guess we're taking it to the morgue guy. That's the only thing I can think of. When you turn the seamstress's union in the early hours of the morning, it seems a completely different place, bereft of the normal crowd that haunts it. The bar feels desolate, almost abandoned. It's eerie, like the back hallways of hotels and shopping malls. But you finally have a break in your case, a sample of the Ripper's blood. You just need to find someone to help you analyze it. Oh, so I guess maybe not the guy? Without its colorful staff, cast of regulars and posing tourists, the union feels hollow. Front bar and lounge are deserted except for a handful of janitors. Huh. I guess I could talk to Miss Kubota. She might know a person. Hey, I just swept there! Well, then it shouldn't be it. Gather around the intimate back bar. Miss Kubota and her coterie gather for breakfast, and the lady herself doing the cooking. The smell of soy calf and something resembling sausages fills the room. Interesting. Hello. How you do? Ohio. Would you like some? She stops. Forgive me, oh my. But you look like hell. Thanks. Just the welcome I was looking for. Long night. She looks you over, noting the signs of your nocturnal activities. She nods. Any run you can walk away from is a good run. Helps when the other team doesn't walk away. No one to follow you. Good to be back in one piece. It is good to have you back. I can tell you've been busy, and I can see by the look on your face something you need. Is this about the Ripper? Yep, found some DNA evidence and need help analyzing it. That is excellent. I will unlock the piano so you may go downstairs. I'm certain someone in the safe house will be able to help you if they are awake. It is likely that you will visit the Matrix before the day is done. May I take a sausage? Take the whole plate. Yay! Sausage. Sausage. You've been doing a lot of legwork on this job, but it's going to require a trip to cyberspace to back to ID the Ripper, the Matrix. Cybernetic analog of inside the grid, the worldwide computer network, a digital world. Information brought to life. Inside cyberspace, your avatar does all the work while your meat body's left behind. I think I got a No, I didn't get a detonator now! All around your avatar are pathways to other nodes filled with data IC, counter intrusion programs, and other jacked-in runners. Cyberspace has many dangers as the meat world and more. Locked doors, security countermeasures, and black IC that can fry a Decker's brain. Every movement you make in the Matrix can be tracked if you aren't careful. Get dumped shocked out and your brain gets fuzzy for a bit. Get hit by an enemy Decker and you can die. Shit. Alright, this could be problematic. Mr. Fry? Morning. You look like you've been up all night. You look like you've seen some action, too. Where's Doc Castle? Any of you two do DNA analysis on a blood sample? Doc Castle's equipment isn't really set up for that. He considers for a minute. However, I could employ a semiconductor chip. It could decode DNA using a voltage change instead of light. That would eliminate the use of highly expensive equipment that would be required otherwise. I just read a journal about it, so the information's still fresh. Frankly, it should be easy. What do you want to know about? The owner's identity. Ah, that's beyond me. All I can get you is the gene code sequence. That's where I come in. David, if you can get me that code sequence, I'm pretty sure we can track its owner down via a matrix run. Will do. Let me out the DNA and you want to test. Here you go. I know. When David gives me the sequence, I'll jack in and help you trace the blood back to its source. If this works, I'll bring back more than just a sample. Whiz. Good work. Thanks, guys. If this works, we may find the Emerald City Ripper. No track. He turns to Johnny excited. Wake up, Johnny boy. You've got work to do. And I know, if you need any gear, I'll be here. I just got a second wind. Meet you at my rig, I know. Okay, where's it? Karma. Alright, how much karma? I have 21 karma? Holy shit! Determiners. Okay, let's see. Calculate hit now. Quickness, whatever. We're gonna do that. And then strength. And can strike multiple targets in range. And then, oh no. Alright. Calculate chance to hit with melee weapon. This does increased chance to take reduced damage from attacks for every. Okay, so that's increased health. Chance to hit with melee or throwing weapons. Also generates health. Alright, you know what? No. I'll only need 2 more karma. I'll get that next time. I want to get 2 more karma, which shouldn't take too long. Thanks to the semiconductor-based gene sequencing system that David employed, we should have the information we need to track the Ripper in the Matrix. I'm really impressed with his results, considering it was his first attempt. He was utilizing an unproven technique he'd read about in a science journal, and he was working from memory on a minimal sleep. That's great, Professor. Sounds fascinating. If there's time later, maybe you can tell me more about it. Yeah! Maybe we could sit down with David and can share his research. Let's stay focused. Here's what I'm thinking. We hit the Lone Star DNA database to see if our donor has a prior criminal record. They have extensive DNA archives, then we go hunting based on what we find. Let's hit the decks and check into the Matrix. I can get into their private grid easily, but I've got to warn you, once we're in, it could get a little rough. How much decking experience you've had? No experience. What now? I have a Trode net here. It's a headband you wear that lets you piggyback me into the Matrix. You'll see and hear everything I do. Okay. Okay, well I guess you're coming along with me. Confirm. Woo! Fun. Your synapses light up as you connect your consciousness to the digital world. Although you aren't jacked in like Johnny, the sensation is overwhelming and electrifying. You can only imagine the way it feels for him. That arch will take us to the next node. Alright. What do I do here? Medic, sniffer. Suppression. What was this? What do I do? Oh, wait, is there someone here? Oh, never mind. Alright, so I assume that's where I want to go. The data store ahead is defended by intrusion countermeasures. Okay. Okay, so I can see. Just... White Sentry IC. White IC. Alright. So... Alright, you know what? I'm gonna... No, we're gonna finish this. Alright, what do we got? What the hell is this? This is nothing. Reduce alarm state by 4. What does that take? It takes 3. Jesus. Okay, what is this? Execute attacker ESP. Creates an attacker expert system program. I think this? Ooh, you look friendly. Okay. Damn, 75. Okay, is that a lot? I mean, ow! How much IP health do I have? Apparently a fuck ton, because that didn't really hurt me at all. I don't think. I can't tell. Releases alarm state. Powerful program directed at one target doing 75 IP damage. Increases your chance to hit. Heals yourself or a friendly target for 40 IP. Okay. Okay. I know I'm probably not gonna hit this guy, but we hit that guy. Dope. Okay. Chance to hit. We'll just. Can I not? Versus this. Okay. I guess I'll just buff myself since I'm. Oh, okay. Now you. And then just shoot you. And I missed. Aha! You missed me. Obviously, minus. Damn. Okay, that's still quite a bit of damage. Can I buff that thing? Yes, I can. Alright. I don't want to get him out of cover, so... I don't want to end my turn either, so... can I double buff him? Make it so he's guaranteed to hit? No. That is unfortunate. Alright. IC is down. Let's see if there's a match for this fingerprint. But wait a minute, I'm not using a fingerprint, I'm using DNA. Alright. DNA match located, 100% match, arrest records database. Subject, Silas Forsberg. Status, deceased. Profession, chop shop surgical assistant. Priors, breaking and entering 2 counts. Public indecency, 1 count. Brought in for questioning on accusations of unlicensed plastic surgery. No charges were filed. 100% match to a dead man? Let's keep looking. Okay. You can move! Ugh. That's cool. Look at Alright, let's see what's over here. Autopsy records. Convenient. Alright, gate. Over here. Missed me. Missed me. Losers. Alright, so you've still got your accuracy. And it looks like you've still got yours. So that's good. Okay. Can I just... Oh, I can just normal attack. And I missed. Alright, Q. Oh, dude, just shoot him across the goddamn room. Nice. I've got 2 more hits on the name Silas Forsberg. Okay, cool, I guess. Autopsy record. Subject, Silas Forsberg. Subject, note. Note. Subject was found overdosed on a half a dozen different sedatives. Several anti-anxiety medications were also found in his systems. Face was mutilated, possibly self-inflicted. Identity could not be confirmed immediately due to the disfigurement. Had to check dental records to confirm. No next of kin. Large puncture wounds were found in several places on the body, possibly large bore surgical needles, not needers. Jesus. Body had been decomposing for several weeks before the landlord noticed the smell and called the police when no one answered the door. Fun. This just keeps getting weirder. I don't know about that one. I mean, if you say so, but it doesn't seem that weird to me yet. Alright, send you in first. Go get him. Go get him, Han Solo. It's probably a bad idea to stay out of cover. Sure. I'm just gonna kill this guy first. Alright. Alright. This is easy enough. You're pretty good at this, ain't you? Did you just buff his accuracy even though he really doesn't need that? Okay, I can't hit you, but maybe if I move here? No. But if I move here, I can toots hit your ass. Alright. I wonder, do you have anything? You do! Tar bomb. Area of effect matrix deals with. Okay. Roots him in place for 1 round. Me, just shoot him. Yay! Alright. So, what do we got here? News article. Return on subject. Silas Forsberg, the body of Silas Forsberg, a chop shop surgical assistant, was found in an apartment in Snohomish earlier this week. The body had been there for as long as a month when Forsberg's landlord noticed a rancid smell and contacted authorities. A month? Jesus Christ, people in this world really don't give a shit. The body been there as long as a month. Landlord contacted authorities. Lone Star representatives have issued a statement saying Forsberg's death has been ruled a suicide. According to reports, his body has a massive puncture wounds, and the cause of death was determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medications and sedatives. The man's employer claims he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin could not be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate has located a will written weeks prior, leaving all of his belongings to a psychiatrist. The identity of the psychiatrist has not been released due to privacy concerns. Yet another sad end to a life, as far as is far too common here in the sprawl. Okay, now that might be something we can go on. Let's regroup in the meat space for a bit. In the meat space. Yeah, that doesn't sound weird or anything. And pretty sure I'm not going to worry about attacking. So here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man whose death was never explained. Actually, it was explained. He overdosed and stab wounds and shit, but whatever. I mean, that's how they explained it. Whatever. He worked with chop shops, which fits with the living guy that you met. The Newsnet says he left his estate to his psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who his psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can deck into the medical board's research records and reverse trace to find his doctor. You in? Punch it, man! Confirm. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna save here. I'm gonna end this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Decking, not as scary as I thought it was gonna be, considering the fact that I didn't bring a decker along. But you know, it's whatever. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike and a comment down below letting me know why. But thanks again for watching, everybody, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. Later. Terminated.